Yep. What's going on, everybody? It's the Random Black United fan. It's your boy, the one and only KG, fresh from my coaching badges. It's a late one, but I wanted to do a debate, man. So it's not just me. I'm gonna introduce my boy, my one and only, the guy that I talk to about every United game. Go on, bro. Talk to the camera, man.
Then your boy Josh, we're gonna get live into it. We're gonna do an FA Cup review, and then we're gonna get into this debate. It's Rooney and Manchester United legend.
Wow, and that's a great place to start. It's a great question to ask. Big up my boy, all my guys at Full Time Devils as well that are asking these questions as well. And I just want to get our intake and what we feel about this thing. So let's go straight into it, man. Actually, can we just talk about the game, bro?
Yeah, let's start the game.
All right, cool. So we won 4-0. Josh, who was your man in the match?
It'd have to be Marcus Rashford. I was incredibly impressed by Marcus Rashford. His intelligence, his runs off the ball, it continually gave us another dimension, and he was just relentless. He just kept them going again and again and again. If he could have come away from the game with 10 goals, I wouldn't have been surprised.
You know what? Marcus Rashford did turn up in that game, but you know me, I'm the kind of guy that likes an unsung hero. You know me, I'm the king of the unsung hero. I've had so many specialist unsung heroes over the years. In your Fletcher, your Carrick, he's become a sung hero, which makes me feel a bit awkward now because I've been talking about Carrick for years, and it's only now when he's on close to retirement, people are now realizing what a great player Carrick is. But do you know who surprised me in the match yesterday? And I'm ready for all the people to go crazy in the messages, but Fellaini played well. Fellaini put in a shift yesterday. Like he actually looked, he was a decent player. What do you think? What's your thoughts on Fellaini's game? Because yesterday, like he was doing bits on and off the ball. That was like, is Fellaini starting to look like the Fellaini that we bought him for? You know, so not playing every game, but playing in the game, some games that matter, or the ad hoc games that are maybe not as important yet. Or do you know what I mean? What's your opinion on Fellaini in that match yesterday?
In terms of Fellaini in the match, I think he did well. There's a lot of good interceptions. I remember there's one move where he intercepted the ball, he gave it to Rashford, and then he overlapped him and he played it in. So, you know, he did. So he definitely played well. But because I'm a big fan of Full Time Devils, and I was listening to one of the debates, and Stephen Howson said it, which I think is quite true. Yeah. My issue with Fellaini being in the team is it prevents the opportunities of other players, I think. So Fosu Mensah, for example, that could have been a game that he started, but you got Marouane Fellaini. So he did well. He did well, but I'm not Fellaini's biggest fan, no.
I know you. Look, Josh, I know you're a Fellaini hater, and I'm not saying you're a Fellaini hater. I know you are, like, but it's like we have to say sometimes when a player plays decent for us, we have to be honest and say, you know what, you put in a shift. You turn up today, you looked good, you didn't do things, you didn't slow down play. You know, there's the thing when we talk about Fellaini slowing down the game and this, that, and the other. He didn't do that. I feel like every player is stepping up under Mourinho. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he said to them. I don't know what he's got them drinking, but these guys are on the next level. But okay, we've spoken about Fellaini. We said Rashford's put in a few performances. How about your boy Martial in that game? How did you see him?
I think my boy Martial, he started brightly. He was completely terrorizing their fullback. I can't quite remember the right back's name.
It's Tyler. Tyler Blacks, bro.
Tyler Blacks.
Yeah, Tyler Black hit them.
So his first half, he was electrifying. He faded towards the second half. He wasn't as.
Oh, we lost him. We're gonna get him back because he's important to this conversation. Let me see if I can get him back still. All right. If you hold tight, obviously you got them technical hitches, but let's get back on this thing. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Sorry about that.
That was mad still. Almost. Oh, there you go. Are you back?
Yeah. We have to do that.
All right, cool. I was all giving them the technical talk about how he almost lost you and that and stuff, but yeah, you're back. So yeah, man, we said you said Martial faded. I like to say Martial's game, Martial's really coming on as a player that I've wanted to see. He opened up for that Rooney goal, which a great bit of footwork. And just, I don't know if these guys are seeing from the Mkhitaryan story, the Mkhitaryan success story, and they bought into that. You know, Mourinho said, Martial just needs to listen to me. He said it. And I don't know if I feel Martial is bought into that because you've seen the performances. These guys are excited. These guys, Martial's doing what we wanted to do on the shoulder of the last man, like cutting in, driving, trying to get a shot off. These are the things that we want to see as fans. This is why we sing his name. You know, what a waste of money. These are the reasons why we're singing these songs. But I was happy with Martial's performance on the weekend. And without further ado, the big man, Wazza
Get
himself.
cracking. Get cracking.
Wazza done it, Josh. And I want to ask you right now, to you, not anyone else, not anything you've heard from somebody else, your opinion, is Wayne Rooney a United legend?
I've got to say, for me, Wayne Rooney is a United legend. I've got to be honest. Growing up, apart from Rio Ferdinand, Wayne Rooney is probably one of my favorite all-time United players. It's such a hard one. I think the question I ask myself is this: how can you not be considered a legend when, you know, you've won everything at our club? You're our club's all-time top goal scorer. And he even said Man United are a very important part of his life. I can't see. I don't know how you can't be considered a legend. When you've done what Wayne Rooney's done in his career. I get what Housen said. Housen made some good points, but I think a club has more than one legend. I don't think that there can only be one legend at a club.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not even, because I made sure I didn't listen to anything, so I'll just give you my solid opinion on Wayne Rooney. Now, I was watching Sky, as you do, you know, after when a player reaches that tally, and I saw young Wayne Rooney, young Wazza, and I thought to myself, this guy, yeah, he's been at our club for a very long time, and yeah, he's faded. Yeah, he's not the same player that he once used to be, but the service. I remember the days when Wayne Rooney we played out on the wings. He would sacrifice himself. And this is not when Wazza was rubbish or nothing. This is when he was probably at the peaks of his power. You know, when he came in and he sacrificed himself for the likes of Ronaldo, sacrificed himself for the likes of Berbatov, sacrificed himself for the likes of Tevez. This man has just been a sacrifice. Do you know what I mean? But he does everything for the team, you know? And Josh, let's be honest. Remember when we won the league, yeah? And then Ronaldo came out. We was excited. We were bouncing around. We won the league. Then Ronaldo says he doesn't know where his future's at. Do you remember how he felt at that moment? And we thought to ourselves, I'm happy that Wayne Rooney doesn't do that. Wayne Rooney never, he did it later in his career, but Wayne Rooney, we just knew he was always going to be there. And I think Wayne Rooney's probably like that I would say like that wifey that's been ride or die for years, but then she started putting on a bit of weight. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're asking, there's better wifeys in the world. No, I think we need to ride with this guy because this guy sacrificed himself for us, for the club, for the team, for everything. What do you say about that, bro?
I think what hurts United fans, unfortunately, those transfer requests. I think that's where it becomes polarized for Rooney. That's what I feel. Like
no, but there was only one transfer request.
Fergie said he asked
no. Fergie's a snake, you know. We have to remember is Fergie, yeah, he wanted to blow up the whole place before he left. You know he did that. You saw like what Fergie did was crazy. That he didn't need to say that. He could have walked away from the club, but he thought, you know what? I want Wayne Rooney to go with me. Do you know what I mean? He was like, I want to take this guy down. And it was bad because it's left a bad taste in a lot of fans' mouths.
Yeah. I think I just think I get where people are coming from, but
I don't get it. I'm going to be honest now. I don't get it. I'm not going to lie, Josh. You see me. I've changed. I've flopped so much. I'm once a politician on this Wayne Rooney debate. Do you see what I'm saying? Because 1 minute I'm pro Rooney, next minute remember when we went to the game and Rooney missed that chance at Burnley?
You said we need to sell him.
Oh, I went absolutely mental. No, I was going crazy. Even there was other fans in the area that I was like, wow, he's upset. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard because I know I've been having all sorts of different opinions, but this man has scored 249 goals. You know, that's electrifying. That's legendary stuff. Because fair enough, we can say about all these, he's had a long time to do it, but some players will never do it. Look at your boy Welbeck, here for years, didn't do it. There's been a lot of players that have been, or you can, let's look at Arsenal right now. Walcott. How old did Walcott go? How old was Walcott when he went
He
to
was
Arsenal?
young, 18.
He's 18. I know that guy ain't even close to being a top scorer. Do you see what I'm saying? Or where else? You can say loads of their youngsters, a lot of different clubs, you can talk about the youngsters. Are they close to getting to their all-time record scorer? No. And I'm not going to lie, Man United, probably one of the biggest clubs, I would say, probably one of that is the biggest club in the Premier League. And we have this guy's reached the pinnacles. He's the Man United's all-time top goal scorer, joint with Sir Bobby. That is incredible, man. Just alone on that, he has to be a legend in my eyes.
Yeah, I think when you look at what Wayne Rooney's given to the club, I guess my question would be, what more can somebody give to the club to become a legend? He's literally won every single trophy there is with us.
Yeah.
He's scored the most amount of goals. I'll just ask, if Wayne Rooney's not a legend, what does somebody have to do to become a legend? That would be my question.
Exactly. And because you have your different types of legends. What's Valencia going to be called when he starts playing for United? Is he a legend? Does he go down as a legend, or is he or what's your boy like Jason Park? How will he be seen? Is he a legend, or is he do you know what I mean? There's so many players. If you give it, I think what's your opinion of a legend, Josh?
I think that's what we needed to do first. I think we needed to define it. I think undoubtedly you've got to look at commitment. You've got to look at commitment to the club. That's one thing. Unfortunately, that's one thing I look at. But then I look at their impact on the club and what they've given.
Yeah.
And I think with legends, there's always that kind of romance about them, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel ultimately, if you're a legend at a club, and this is one thing I do agree with, you should be able to get a statue outside the club, and no one should disagree with that. You know, we've got the Holy Trinity in Best, Dennis Law, and Bobby Charlton.
Yeah.
And the question is, do you think Wayne Rooney deserves a statue outside Manchester United? That's when you can decide whether.
No, but Josh, what you're talking about is the useless Arsenal route, bro. You're talking about when Arsenal just, don't get me wrong, Henry probably deserved the statue. Do you know what I mean? But if we think about it realistically, look how many great players we've had over the years. I think Bergkamp's got a statue. I think Van Persie probably got a statue at the Emirates ground. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't just throw out statues for no reason. Ferguson had to retire before he got his own statue. Do you see what I'm saying? We've had Best got his.
Best has a statue.
Yeah, Best got a statue, but then let's go through it. There's some players that deserve statues. Peter Schmeichels, he deserves a statue, bro.
Gigs.
You see what I'm saying? If we put out, we'll have too many statues. Do you see what I'm saying? Cantona, even though he weren't even there for that long, deserves a statue. Do you see what I'm saying? Ryan Giggs, statue. Scholes, statue. Before you know it, we have too many statues. It looks like we're trying to do the mannequin challenge. We don't need the mannequin challenge of legends. It's long. So we're not a statue building club. You know, we move with the times, but we have to keep it real. Like, I think Rooney, in our era, we're talking about a player of our era. If you're gonna throw out statues, then it hurts me. I don't know why it hurts me to say this, but I think as an all-time top goal scorer, he might have to get one, bro. What's your thoughts?
I think my issue is the fact that but you're right, we're not Arsenal. We don't just casually just give out stats to every player. So I get that. But would Rooney go into your all-time Man United top 11? First 11, sorry.
All time?
Yeah.
I have to put him in there. I'm sorry. I can't leave him out now. This is ridiculous. And this is the thing. I don't know. Rooney's left such a bad taste in people's mouths here that it is so... I don't understand how one player can divide opinion. And we have to be real, Josh. This man never used to divide opinion, you know. This guy has served the club like properly. When the United players hear about how Rooney is treated, how Rooney is thought of by some of the fans, they can't believe it. They're in shock, you know, because this guy is giving himself to the club. Yeah, he wanted to hand in the transfer request, and I hated the club that he was linked to. It was ridiculous, but we knew. How many times was we watching at home and saying, we need signings? We need signings. We're right now, we've suffered, I would say, because we weren't spending the money. You know, the infrastructure wasn't fully there. We had bit part players that only Fergie could make better. You know, your Cleverleys, your who else was in the squad that was dead, but somehow Fergie will get something out of them that he shouldn't have been able to get out of them. You know what I mean and stuff. And I think Rooney was sitting back and saying, "These other clubs are spending. I want in, or I want to go," because he wants the guy wants to win stuff. And if he never gave his heart for the club, I would say, you know what, he can bounce. But this guy's giving everything to United.
But I agree. The thing is, I kind of get the first one because even as a fan, I was looking at City, I was looking at the landscape of the Premier League, and I agreed. I felt that United needed investment. How he went about doing it, I questioned it, but we needed investment. But the second, what gets me is how he held our club to ransom under David Moyes. Like, when I think about that 300k, he only got it because David Moyes was just an inept manager, and we were in a massive crisis. Because I look at, and I love Wayne Rooney, but has he justified that 300k a week we've been giving him? The other question I ask you is this: when Rooney retires, do you think he's going to be the kind of player that comes and watches United games? Is he going to be like Patrice Evra, who says once a red, always a red? Rio Ferdinand, once a red, always a red? Or is he going to deep down just follow Everton?
Now you're asking a hard question, Josh. That's a truly hard question.
But these are the things that define legends.
No, but then realistically, come on, Josh, man. That guy Rooney has to be a Man United ambassador when his career finishes. He has to be, because I've been thinking about this whole Everton love and stuff. And where are you gonna go? Like, what club do you really want to come and visit? The facilities, like, if you come to Old Trafford, you're gonna get treated like a star. You're gonna enjoy the best of the facilities. The fans will. All the fans need to see is, and that's what you've hit the nail on the head. The fans are not sure with Rooney because deep down he's already married to another club. You feel like that, but then what he's come out and said in the last few days is maybe swayed my opinion in a sense of, you know what, this guy, he sees Man United as a big part of his life, and look at Rio Ferdinand. Grew up at West Ham, was a West Ham boy. Do you know what I'm saying? We bought him, and he sounds Man United through and through. You don't even think about West Ham when you think about Rio Ferdinand. You know what I mean? And I think it's one of those things we have to see when he retires. We can't. We're and ahhing now, but we just don't know. Do you know what I mean? But in my opinion, I definitely feel that if you're the top goal scorer, if you beat that record, you're just in the history books for life. And there's no who's going to beat that record.
I don't think it's been done. What he's done is phenomenal. I think Wayne Rooney has had a phenomenal career. The trophies he's won, the goals he's scored for England and for Manchester United. Truly sensational player. And at his peak, he was truly world class. He was devastating. He combined pace, electrifying power, and aggression. He was just a joy to watch at his brilliant best. Also, to give Rooney a bit of credit, I read his autobiography, and even when he was at Everton, he said he always wanted to play for Man United. That's one thing he did say. He always wanted to play.
There you go, man. So, Josh, man, we as I said, we've gone into this debate. So what are you saying? Let's give a final nail in the coffin. Is Rooney a Man United legend in your eyes?
I'm going to have to say no. Because hear what I'm saying. Hear me. The fact that I've got to think about it, Kevin, causes problems. Now,
this is ridiculous, man. This is crazy.
He's a legend to me, but I wouldn't give him a what do you call it, a statue. I wouldn't give the guy a statue.
Come on, bro. What? After this, we've just been debating, bro, for a while.
I thought I would, but I couldn't do it.
You couldn't? No, this is, oh my God. This is the problem. This is what Rooney's done to the fans. You see, I don't think, why can't a man be forgiven for handing a transfer request?
Nah, you can't. Nah, it's not. Gerrard didn't hand in a transfer request, G. Michael Owens hated because he played for us. There's certain things you just don't do.
I love that.
I love it.
I love that. I love the fact.
In life, in football, there's certain things you just don't do. Point blank.
No, but
going from Barcelona.
He handed it. When he handed in his transfer request, where was he asking to go?
City.
No, we don't actually know that. We knew he handed in a transfer request. Did he say he was destined for City, or did he want to go to Chelsea?
He didn't say that, but he still should have done it, man.
I feel this is ridiculous, man. How can we? I can't believe that thoughts are divided, bro. This guy has scored.
Still my favorite player.
Huh?
Still a legend to me. He's still a legend to me, but a Man United all-time legend, I can't give it to him.
No, we need to. This is I'm not happy about this, Josh. I'm not happy. Like as a United fan, as he's a legend. The guy's a legend. Like even though I've had my issues with Rooney, you've heard me shout on many occasions, we need to sell this guy when he misses sitters. You've heard me say that, so I'm not going to pretend at any. But then what you need to do, I'm telling every United fan right now, go back and watch Rooney's montage. If you won, watch all the goals. If you got that kind of time on your hands, yeah. And as you watch it, you'll fall in love with this guy again. Wazza, the Great White Hope. That's what he was. He became the Great White Hope. What do you call it? The White Pele. This guy, like I'm telling you, Rooney is. We haven't had a player like Rooney in years. The guy's special, man. And we have to remember, like, to be on par with Sir Bobby Charlton is no easy feat. Yeah. So you lot know, random Black United fan. We're ending that discussion on Wazza. In my eyes, he's a legend. Josh, I'm disappointed as a supporter to say that this guy, you can't give that to him. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I
He
thought I could.
polarized the opinion too much.
Huh?
He's polarized the opinion too much. That's the problem.
Wayne Rooney, man. Wish he never handed in that request. United fans, we don't forget. So let's quickly just do we got Hull on the Hull in 2 days' time. I don't really feel like doing a preview. So Josh, quickly, man, let's give me your starting 11. Give me your starting 11.
We're gonna go with the boy De Gea in goal. Tony V right back. I think we're gonna have to go Phil Jones Smalling again because Rojo looks injured, and I think Shaw's gonna get a call in. In the middle, I think we're gonna go with Pogba. I think I'm gonna go with Pogba Herrera in a 2. I think Zlatan's gonna go up top with Mkhitaryan in the hole, Lingard on the right, and I think Jose might play Wayne Rooney on the left.
Okay, so I'm surprised that you've gone with such a big team when we got a massive game on the weekend against Liverpool.
It's because what Jose said. He said Pogba and Zlatan are coming back. Herrera's coming back. Tony Valencia is coming back on that match.
Wow, I don't like that. I'd go. Do you know what I would do? So this is my team. I'm getting Romero at the back. I'm getting Blind once again. Next to Blind, I'm gonna go. I hope Rojo will be back for that, but I believe I'm with you in terms of Jones and Smalling. On the other side, snap! I made a mistake. In scrap Blind, I'm gonna go Shaw and I'm gonna put Darmian in there. In the midfield, I like what I saw. I like to see Timothy Fosu-Mensah, Schweinsteiger, and I'd put in Pogba just to get him some game time. Martial, Rashford, and up front Wayne Rooney. I've gone with that team just because I feel like Wayne Rooney. I like Wayne Rooney to break his get the scoring record against Hull because I don't actually want to see him in that Liverpool match. I feel like our best team is the team that we've been playing in all these other games. Who's Zlatan up front, Martial, Mkhitaryan. That is, in my eyes, that is our best front three. I don't want to see that change for nothing, and I don't want to risk any injuries in this game against Hull. There's 2 legs, we can easily win it. What's your prediction, bro?
I'm gonna go United 3-0.
3-0. I'm gonna be even nicer to us. I'm gonna go United 4-0. I just can't see Hull doing anything to us. Any last words you want to say for the camp?
No, it's been a good debate.
I'm shocked, man. Disappointed though.
Bro, I had to keep it real. I love Wayne Rooney. I've got his book up there, but I've got to be honest. He's polarized opinion too much.
Yo, you know what? Everyone's allowed an opinion. You lot, this is the random Black United fan. Please, if you agree with me or agree with Josh, just leave some messages down below in the comment section. Subscribe, do all that stuff, man, and just get in on the debate, man. This has been brilliant. Peace out. Hold tight. See you later, man. We're gone.
Boy, Josh. Peace.
Done now.